Hi everyone, it's me again. Finally, the chapter from My Hero Academia is out. I mean, I'm so excited to talk about it because we learned some new information about, that particular woman we saw many chapters ago. We didn't know her identity, and then we saw her on the last chapter, and my god, the chapter was pretty interesting. We learned some new things. I have so many questions, but let's begin reviewing the chapter. So the chapter begins with at the hospital. I guess this is the time before Deku went to leave on his own. It's just in that exact moment we see Hawks has a conversation with him, I guess before he leaves. He believes that with the power of one for all, he should be fine. Especially with the escapees of Tartarus, that his power alone makes him extremely strong, and he should be able to fare up with most of those villains. In addition, he says that Shigaraki and All For One need time to gather up the strength, and also for All For One to take over Shigaraki's body. In addition, All For One and Shigaraki don't have a doctor anymore, so that means that there's no more Nomus, and also they can't use the doctor's skills to preserve a dead body. So that basically means that they need to capture Deku alive at this point. However, he worries about one particular person. This particular person that we saw the last chapter and a couple of chapters ago was Hawk's senpai. He warns him, like, if you ever encounter her, the best thing you could do is just run away. So we go back to where we left off, and he notices that the bullet is made out of blue and pink fibers. So at this point, Deku immediately figures out who this person is, who's this attacker. And it's cool. We learn her name it's revealed that she was the former public safety hero Lady Nagant, and we finally see her quirk in action, and honestly, it's incredibly impressive. We see her that she's literally shooting more bullets at Deku, and of course Deku's like trying to dodge and trying to flee with Black Whip, and he starts wondering what he should do, because all he's ever been told that if he ever encounters her, he should run away at all costs. Unfortunately, Deku is literally on his own. His device was destroyed, so he couldn't even tell All Might and Hawk's group that Lady Nagant is literally on his tail. And also, wherever he goes, he's afraid that Lady Nagant is gonna literally attack him, probably where he's gonna head to the people. So Deku's an incredible risk right now. And honestly, I can't stop saying it, but Lady Nagant's quirk is just insane. I mean, we see her that, dude, she's shooting bullets incredibly fast, and who knows how far Lady Nagant is away from Deku, but it's insane. I mean, even on the next panel, we see her literally curving the bullet. I'm like, holy crap. I mean, even Deku took some damage. I guess even with Black Whip and the fourth quirk, it just isn't enough for him to even dodge it. I mean, it looks like he barely managed to block it. Then we go back to like a little interview with Snipe about some notable heroes, and then he starts talking about Lady Nagant, and we learn a little bit about her quirk. We learned that if Lady Nagant wasn't even there, Snipe would have been the best sniper in Japan. So we learned that Lady Nagant is the best sniper, and if Lady Nagant wasn't in the picture, Snipe would be in first place. As you know, Snipe's quirk is homing, which allows him to lock into anyone he sees. And his range is, I believe, 600 meters. But unfortunately, his quirk is not very powerful, and he can't really choose where to hit his enemies. On the other hand, Lady Nagant is completely different. She's on a whole nother level. It's just insane how powerful her quirk is. We learned from Snipe that his quirk is like a 600-meter range, but Lady Nagant is 3 kilometers. I mean, that's, oh my god. And not only that, but Snipe says that Lady Nagant is basically just pure skill when it comes to being an extremely good sniper. She makes her bullets out of her own hair. She could make any type of bullets, from like homing, point bullets, and anything. It's just, my god. And I mean, I still have words about this character, but I'll get to that later on. Let me finish with the review. We learned that her quirk is rifle. She's like basically a human rifle. And even Snipe is even a little envious of her quirk, because man, we're seeing it in action and we could see anyone would be jealous. Then we go back to the fight with Deku. Deku, like I said it before, he's like very thankful that he has the fourth quirk, because if it weren't for not having it, Deku would have been defeated a long time ago. However, thanks to those shots that Lady Nagant fired, Deku already discovered her location. She's, I believe, 1 kilometer away from him, and Deku decides that the best plan at this point is not really running away, because he could run the risk of getting even shot or really injured. So he decides to go to her location. And I'm like, God, how is Deku gonna defeat her? I mean, she's an incredibly good sniper, but who knows if she's really bad at close combat. So hopefully we're gonna find out later on. Then we go back to another flashback where we see All For One and Lady Nagant during the Tartarus prison outbreak. We learned that Lady Nagant, back in her days when she was a hero, she was actually chasing All For One. And All For One asked her one favor. He wants her to find Deku, and my god, he literally says, maybe you should wait until it rains. And we see at this point in the chapter it's raining. At first Lady Nagant is like, no, I'm not doing any of that. I mean, then All For One convinces her that the only thing that's standing into destroying this evil hero society is that kid, and he gives him like a secure deposit for her to do the task. We see that now Lady Nagant has the Quirk airwalk, and I'm like, oh my god, if things couldn't get even more deadlier. I mean, we just learned that Lady Nagant is like literally a human sniper, and now she has airwalk, which makes her even more dangerous. So the chapter just ends with literally Lady Nagant floating in the air. And god, the chapter was just incredible. Like I said, I have so many questions, like what really caused her for Lady Nagant to stop being a hero and become a villain. We learned that she killed some heroes in the past, so I believe this is one of the reasons she was sent to Tartarus. But I wonder what really a horrible crime she really did for her to get sent to Tartarus. And also I have some questions about her quirk, because it looks like back in the past her hair was longer, but now it's shorter, which makes you wonder, does her hair grow back? Does it take time, or it cannot grow back? I have so many questions. I mean, I wonder how Deku is gonna fare up against her. Will we see the second and third users' quirks in action after they agree to cooperate with him? But overall, man, the chapter was pretty insane. I'm so excited for the next one. It sucks I couldn't do the review for Black Clover, but of course I'm gonna be on break next week. I heard some people are pissed off about Magna's now that he's able to face up against Dante. I mean, at first I thought, okay, that's BS, but I don't think it's really BS. I mean, he's basically studied pretty hard, but I'm gonna leave that for another time. But oh yeah, I apologize for not having the episode of My Hero Academia for the anime. Honestly, I've been kind of a little busy with some other stuff I'm doing. I completely forgot, but I'm gonna review it with the following episode that comes out this Saturday. But thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.